Commander, I'm glad to see you're okay. Losing Jenkins was hard on the crew, and I'm glad we didn't lose you too.
Yeah, I wish I could have done something to save him.
I was there. You did everything right. It was just bad luck. It's been a hell of a shakedown, Cruz. Our first mission ends with one Spectre killing another. The Citadel Council's not going to be happy about that. Probably use it to lever more concessions out of the Alliance.
You've got a good grasp of the situation. You a career man?
Yeah, a lot of biotics are. We're not restricted, but we sure don't go undocumented. May as well get a paycheck for it. Besides, my father served. I made him proud when I enlisted. Eventually. But is that why you're here? Because of your family?
I was a regular Navy brat. I got a little more noteworthy than the folks expected.
Oh, that's right, the Blitz. I imagine that bought you any post in the fleet. Word is we're heading for the Citadel, ma'am. Can you, tell me why?
The captain hopes the ambassador can get an audience with the council. Tell them what Saren's been up to.
Makes sense. They'd probably like to know he's not working for them anymore. Whatever happens, we'll be ready, Commander.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
We don't need to talk to
I should go.
right now.
Goodbye, Commander.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. That means a lot from you. I've never met anyone who was awarded the Star of Terra.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
It's kind of funny. So, if you're male shepherd, Ashley is standing here where Caden is, but it's reverse if you're female shepherd. The conversations are exactly the same, but I guess they really want to ship the romances, so they stick them right there so you can't miss them. I always found that kind of interesting about this game. I know in the advertising, the romances were kind of a big deal. They heavily talked about that. Always want to grab the codexes as you see them, get some experience.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
There's another codex over here. Maybe not.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower, too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
Actually see the grid, the 360 version of that grid is like nothing. Literally nothing there. They even recreated the loading screens, that's nice.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. If they don't stop him, I will.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not hers.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
So they fixed the bug there. There's a bug in both versions of this with the 360 and the PS3 version that was included in that bundle on the PS3 that Anderson says that's not her fault, but there's a bug and that voice line is always, that's not his fault in the original version of this. They patched it in the PC version, but for some reason they never patched it on console. It's really bizarre. That's a little side quest that you can pick up there. There's side quests in here.
I understand what you're saying.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
I love the Elcor.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Dan. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The Earth Clan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Why aren't the Elcor or Volus part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the Earth Clans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
The Elcor look fantastic. They did a great job on the textures for
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
What did this Asari do to get you so upset?
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
That's another little side quest that you can pick up. You can pick that up as well, just by talking to the consort, though. But it's nice to get that little bit of dialogue. The Elcor are fantastic.
Welcome to Citadel. Allow me to be your guide.
I feel like there's a computer in here that we can hack, yeah. That's another side quest that you can pick up.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
I came on my own. I need information.
You humans are always so curious, always sticking your fingers into someone else's pie. Is that the right expression? Never mind, forget I asked. Was there something you needed, Commander?
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law. Especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
Sometimes you have to bend the law to keep people safe.
I've been with CSEC for 30 years. I've never had to break the law to do my job, not once.
Yeah, right. You expect us to believe none of your officers are corrupt?
There are over 200,000 CSEC agents. Some of them are going to be bad. But we don't turn a blind eye to corruption like the Spectres do. We do our best to find and punish any officer who breaks the law. Spectres, they'll never come under that kind of scrutiny.
The galaxy needs people like that. People who do the dirty jobs.
I agree. But they need to be held to a higher standard. They need to be accountable. Saren's out of control. We both know that. But because he's a Spectre, the Council doesn't want to do anything about it. Is that the kind of person this galaxy needs?
But not all Spectres are like Saren.
True. But the potential is always there.
This dude's a good guy. He's not always on your side, but he's a good
I'll
dude.
be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
Don't believe the rumors. The consort would never reveal her secrets.
Of course she wouldn't. She'd be tossed out the nearest airlock if she did.
I suppose. Besides, Nick, the consort's nothing like the girls back on the colonies. She's...
You don't have to do it with her. You can just talk to her if you want.
Is that all you did, Jazz? Just talk?
I didn't say that.
Ha! I bet you did too. What do you want? Oh, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
That's fine, Private. Just tell me where to find her.
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will. Have fun, that is.
Fun little bit of dialogue there. Okay, there's just a keeper over there. I thought there might be an item, but no.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
She's gonna be part of a quest later down the line.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
This looks great. I mean, you can definitely tell it's a game, you know, from the 360 era, but it looks pretty great. They did a really great job. That's the words. I don't want to go there.
Look at that bug thing over there. What's it doing?
Please do not disturb the keepers. Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
I think I passed the Citadel Tower. Oh, it's actually right here. I'm just dumb.
The Council isn't going to ask me any questions, are they?
I doubt it. We've made our reports. Now we just have to trust Ambassador Udina.
No, we don't, sir.
To be expected, the elevator rides are a bit quicker.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
My boy.
Stall the Council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Come across anything I should know about?
Saren's a Spectre. Most of his activities are classified. I couldn't find anything solid. But I know he's up to something. Like you humans say, I feel it in my gut.
I think the Council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
Man, I love Garrus. Such a good dude.
Don't be ridiculous. The VODs won't be joining the Council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making a strong push, and if you prevent the VODs from reviving. The hearing's already started. Come on.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
You're the one who destroyed the beacon. Then you tried to cover it up.
Shift the blame to cover your own failures. Just like Captain Anderson. He's taught you well. But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
Saren's hiding behind his position as a Spectre. You need to open your eyes.
What we need is evidence. So far, we've seen nothing.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
The textures on the aliens, they did a
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that C-Sec investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in C-Sec who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The Ambassador's right. I need to step...
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
I thought you said he was a drunken loser.
Couldn't hurt to go talk to him. Just be careful. I wouldn't call him reliable.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way. Innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience. No hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
Killing innocents doesn't end wars. It causes them.
I know how the world works, Commander. Sometimes you're forced to make unpleasant decisions. But only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
I don't know who I should talk to first. I'm gonna probably talk to both of them, but
that guy's up to something.
They lead you in the same path, but
the one over by
slightly different ways
to
get
no, I
there.
wasn't. Never mind. Yes, is there something you want?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the...
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
Just tell me what you're doing. I'm not here to get you into trouble.
All right. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
I could help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm Commander Shepard with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
What are you doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the Keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so little about them. I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
I should get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
You can scan every Keeper, you get experience and credits for it. I'm not gonna hunt them out. If I see one, I'll grab one. The quests can be resolved without scanning everyone.
I'm waiting to speak with one of the council's
it's not a huge deal.
Commander?
No, that guy is a quest, but I guess it doesn't start until you get a little proc about it. I think you get a message about it on the Normandy.
Maybe, but I wouldn't believe everything you hear.
I think we're gonna go head over to the consort and see what's going on with the consort. We've heard a lot about her.
I can't believe the Council ignored all the evidence against Saren.
Saren's one of their best operatives. It's only natural they take his word over ours.
Oh, so now we just chase leads while this smug Turian runs around with his Geth troopers.
That's politics, Chief.
I hate politics.
Ashley's such a stick in the mud. I don't know, like, so many people chose to romance Ashley, and I just, man, I can't understand it. She is such a stick in the mud. Sounds like they remastered the audio in this too. It sounds pretty nice. Grab this keeper here.
That's enough. I've had my office rearranged 5 times.
Welcome. I am Nelina. I don't recognize you as one of our expected clients today. Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
Commander Shepard, with the Alliance Navy.
Excellent. You should hear something in, 3 or 4 months.
Nobody's worth that much of a wait.
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name, and you'll be contacted. Is there anything else?
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients.
Nelina.
Yes, Shaira?
Send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with her.
Yes, of course, mistress. Huh. It appears the consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
What does she want to see me for?
I don't know. You'll have to ask her yourself. Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
That is close enough, Commander. I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our Citadel.
I don't like people spying on me.
I apologize, Commander. I make it my business to know when important people arrive on the station. Many of them become clients. But that is not why I asked you here. I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
Maybe I can help.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Korra's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
What happened between you?
I respect his privacy too much to go into the details. If he wishes to tell you what happened, that is his prerogative.
What exactly do you want me to tell him?
Appeal to his sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general. If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about me, I would be very grateful. Now I must ask you to take your leave. I have many clients waiting to see me.
So this is, this quest is related to that Elcor that we talked to earlier that didn't want to discuss its problems. It's a cool little quest that wraps around if you've talked to that Elcor before coming down here. I think there's another quest that opens up once you talk to the council. It's up in the top part of the Presidium here. Oh, no, it's further down. Little Commander Shepard sprint. Yeah, that quest opened up because that Hanar is there now. I level up now, I'm still at the same level.
I've told you before, you're not allowed in here. This one believes it has the right to move freely through this area. You're creating a public disturbance. It's against Citadel regulations. This one is unsure why the other would not wish word of the Enkindlers to be spread. Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
What's going on here?
The CSEC officer requests that this one purchase an evangelical permit to spread the truth of the Enkindlers.
If that's all the CSEC officer wants, why not just buy the permit?
The truth of the Enkindlers is universal. This one humbly believes that the truth should not be suppressed. Exacting payment as a means of imposing limits upon the truth is an abrogation of this one's religious freedom.
So you're breaking the law by preaching without a permit right now?
The CSEC officer states that preaching in this place is forbidden, and preaching anywhere on the Citadel requires a permit. This one humbly submits that it is not preaching to state the truth of the Enkindlers, and thus no permit should be necessary.
So, if you're listening to this guy, this Hanar, speak through speakers, it is such a different experience through headphones. It really sounds like it's speaking into my brain. Like it just like it's firing on all parts of my headphones. It is pretty surreal.
Let me talk to the CSEC officer. Perhaps I can explain the situation.
This one would be most grateful for the assistance.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
Are there laws being broken here?
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
So if the Hanar gets a permit, it's allowed to preach?
No. Registered evangelicals must follow regulations. There are specific areas where preaching is legal. Failure to follow the regulations results in the forfeiture of the license.
What's the purpose behind the evangelical permits?
Forcing religious evangelicals to register for a permit weeds out undesirables. It keeps the area safe. The Citadel is too important to become a battleground for a religious war.
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn jelly all afternoon. You are certainly welcome to try.
Has the CSEC officer been assuaged?
I'll keep working on it.
This one will continue to spread its message.
There's a way to do this where you can get the CSEC officer to just
Any progress with that Hanar?
I think you should let the Hanar preach in the Presidium.
The Presidium is a place of culture and respect. It should not be filled with zealots shouting their idiocy. Why should the jellies get special treatment? Every other species understands and obeys the laws.
I don't have enough paragon. I don't mind buying the permit for the guy though.
If I purchased the evangelical permit myself, would that take care of things?
As long as it stays in approved areas once it has the permit, yes. That would solve the issue for me.
I'll be back.
I don't care what you have to do. Just get rid of that Hanar.
I love that this officer is so angry at this like jellyfish man.
Has the C-Sec officer been assuaged?
Is this really how you want to represent the Enkindlers?
The truth of the Enkindlers must be made known. They gave the Hanar language, and gave the universe the mass relays. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
Oh, I do have a option for Paragon here. Well, your Paragon points or your Renegade points are important, so I guess I'm gonna do this.
Is this how the Enkindlers would want you to use this gift of consciousness?
The Enkindlers would wish for their message to be spread to all sentient races.
Oh, this is interesting.
The Enkindlers wouldn't wish their message to be spread by breaking society's laws.
This one hears wisdom. Perhaps enthusiasm has clouded judgment in this matter. This one departs now, and will not intrude upon the Presidium again.
Okay, so that's an interesting way to finish this quest. I don't think I've ever done it that way.
I see the Hanar is left. Thank you.
Happy to help.
Here, for your assistance in this matter. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should report to my superiors.
Oh, I leveled it up. Very nice. Let's see here. I want to get up to medium armor, so I'm going to grab Adrenaline Burst here. Yeah, medium armor, geez, until it takes a while to get it. Have another point in Vanguard. So they changed, in Legendary Edition, they changed in Mass Effect 1 how characters level up and the progression. And I think they pushed these further back, the unlocks for skills. Because I don't remember them being that much. But they also changed, so the level cap in Mass Effect 1 used to be 60, but now it's 30. And I wonder if they made it so that you get more points as you level up your companions, so it kind of evens out. Grab shield boost here for Ashley, and she doesn't get heavy armor for a little while. Grab another point of assault train, another point of soldier, and another point of assault rifles. Because she's not going to be using pistols or shotguns. I didn't scan this boy. Let's scan this boy. Alright, so we can talk to Bar Levon. Bar Levon is up here, or we can go down to the wards and talk to Harkness. Guess we'll go down to the wards and talk to Harkness. No reason not to do that. I guess I'll do a fast travel here just because it's a little easier to get over the words.
That's her.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this. There's some shepherd. Oh, he's not. Gonna run up and take this guy out, I guess.
Disabled.
So it looks like Mass Effect 1 still. They didn't change that AI is janky and likes to hide behind cover and not come out. It's a thing that they
Good to go.
Update. That's alright though, you get used to it. That the AI is a little janky in the first game. I actually wanna... Yeah, I do want to go into court. No, there's some stuff I can do out here in the wards before I go into court instead. Put my pistol away. I love this dude.
Is that really... Wow! It's you! You're Commander Shepard, the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And you are?
My name is Conrad. Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
He's such a ham.
I spent most of my time trying to stay alive and help the colonists.
Hey, I know you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
Here you go.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. My wife is going to be so impressed. I'll let you get back to work. But next time you're on Earth, I'd love to buy you a drink. Thanks again!
Thanks again! I love that guy. He shows up a few more times. He's a fantastic character. Got Emily Wong.
Commander Shepard? Excuse me, Commander Shepard! I'm Emily Wong. I'm an investigative journalist working here on the Citadel. Could I have a moment of your time?
What do you need?
I've been hunting for evidence of corruption and organized crime on the Citadel, but there are places I can't go. I was hoping you might share anything you find during your own investigation. I can make it worth your time.
How do you know that my investigation is going to uncover anything you need?
You wouldn't be investigating if it weren't big. And if it's big, it's something I'd like to hear about.
You gotta have access to better sources. Why contact me?
I'm using every source I can find, but I think I've got a better shot with you. I've read your file. If anyone is going to uncover corruption here, it's the hero of the Skillian Blitz.
Mass Effect 1 does this a bit more than the second and third games, but they, when you make your background, they mention it a lot more in this, and I picked War Hero, so everyone is gonna mention that I was a hero of the Skillian Blitz.
How do you know I'm investigating anything here on the Citadel?
I'm a good journalist, Commander Shepard. Word gets around.
No promises, but if I find anything relating to your case, I'll inform you.
Thank you, Commander. You won't regret it.
Don't really know Emily Wong's intentions here, so we're going to be a bit cautious with her. Get a nice little convo here between Ashley and Caden.
Big place.
That your professional opinion, sir?
This isn't a station, it's a city.
There must be millions here. It can't be possible to track everyone coming and going.
This makes Jump Zero look like a porta-john, and it's the largest deep space station the Alliance has.
Jump Zero is big, but this is a whole nother scale. Look at the ward arms. How do they keep all that mass from flying apart?
The Council represents more races than I thought. No wonder they're careful with newcomers.
They probably just want to keep everything running. It has to be hard keeping all these cultures working together.
Or maybe they just don't like humans.
Why not? We've got oceans, beautiful women, this emotion called love. According to the old vids, we have everything they want.
When you put it that way, there's no reason they wouldn't like you. I mean, us. Humans, ma'am.
You don't take much shore leave, do you, LT?
Ooh, it's Caden got a crush.
Alright, laugh it up, Chief. I appreciate the thought, Alenko, but we're on duty here.
Aye, ma'am.
I'll walk drag, ma'am.
Somebody's got the hots for Shep. Is that all I want to do over here? I think that's all I want to do. I think I'm going to go back to Cora's Den and continue the main quest. Stuck on the architecture. Everybody's got what they, or the best that they can have. Actually, I should probably sell some of this. I got a lot of stuff here that I probably don't need to hang on to. Caden really only uses pistols, so give him a better pistol here. Ashley's really only going to use her assault rifle, and she's the best one that I can give her. Alright. Base. Here's Septimus for the
Commander.
Quest with the consort.
What do you want?
I'm here on Shaira's behalf. Your lies are hurting her.
Good! Her lies have been killing me for days. I've seen a lot of horrible things in my days, and there's only one woman in this damn galaxy that helps me forget it.
So if you feel that way, then why spread lies about her?
'Cause she rejected me! Me! Septimus Oraka, General of the Turian Fleet!
Is she really worth it? There must be other women.
It's not just any woman I want. It's her, and her alone. Look, kid, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but don't waste your time.
General, did you ever win a battle by moping in a bar?
Ha, war. That's what this feels like, all right. How did I let it come to this? So you think it's that easy? Just straighten up and act like a general?
I don't think it could hurt.
Huh. Maybe you're right, Commander. Shaira's worth the effort. Even if she won't have me back.
This is no place for someone of your stature, General.
All right. I'll go to her after I've had a cold shower or two. Say, you're a bright kid. Would you be interested in earning a few extra credits?
What do you want me to do?
There's an L-Corps diplomat out there who believes Shaira gave up his secrets.
Why does he think that?
Because I told him. Look, I just need you to convince him of the truth.
What makes you think he'll believe me?
You'll bring him proof. Take this data pad. It shows where I got my info. It will exonerate Shaira and convince the L-Corps.
Who am I taking it to, and where is he?
His name is Zaltan. He's an L-Corps diplomat. He's over in the embassies complaining about Shaira. Well, here's to soldiers acting like soldiers. Thanks, Commander. You know, you might make a good general yourself one day.
Hard to imagine a general like that getting so upset about a woman.
See, it all wraps around. BioWare has a great way of doing that, of bringing, you know, I talked to that L-Corps, and Nat L were doing the consort mission, and, you know, Septimus is the one that screwed things up for the L-Corps. All wraps around in BioWare
Back
games.
off, Rex. Fist told us to take you down if you showed up. What are you waiting for? I'm standing right here. This is Fist's only chance. If he's smart, he'll take it. He's not coming out, Rex. End of story. This story is just beginning. Out of my way, humans. I have no quarrel with you.
What was that all about?
Who knows? Let's just try not to get caught in the middle.
Foreshadowing. Here's Harkin.
Hey there, sweetheart. You looking for some fun? Because I gotta say, that soldier getup looks real good on that body of yours.
Disgusting.
Why don't you sit your sweet little ass down beside old Harkin? Have a drink. See where this goes.
I'd rather drink a cup of acid after chewing on a razor blade.
You trying to hurt my feelings? You gotta do better than that. After 20 years with C-Sec, I've been called every name in the book, princess.
Harkin, right? I was told you could help me find someone. A Turian C-Sec officer named Garrus.
Garrus? You must be one of Captain Anderson's crew. Poor bastard, still trying to bring Saren down, eh? I know where Garrus is, but you gotta tell me something first. Did the captain let you in on his big secret?
Is there something I should know about the captain?
The captain used to be a Spectre. Didn't know that, did you? It was all very hush-hush. The first human ever given that honor, and then he blew it. Screwed up his mission so bad they kicked him out. Of course, he blames Saren. Says the Turians set him up.
Just tell me where Garrus went.
Garrus was sniffing around Dr. Michelle's office. She runs the med clinic on the other side of the wards. Must have heard he was going back there.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, good. Go. Let me drink in peace.
Alright, so we got a little bit about, more about Anderson. We already talked to him a little bit about him and Sarah, and we're gonna get a chance a little bit later to talk to him about this.
Messing with our heads.
It's always fun to talk to Anderson, because Keith David is an amazing voice actor. Got that smooth voice. We're gonna go grab Garrus. We're gonna go over to the clinic here and see what's up over there. Keep forgetting that these are not auto doors. Slam right into them. Dr. Michelle's is there right here.
I didn't tell anyone, I swear!
That was smart, Doc. Now if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut or we'll... Who are you?
Let her go.
Ah!
Take cover!
Secured.
Perfect timing, Shepard. Gave me a clear shot at that bastard.
What were you thinking? You could have hit the hostage.
There wasn't time to think. I just reacted. I didn't mean to... Dr. Michelle, are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. Thanks to you. All of you.
I don't want to be mean to Garrus because he's my boy, but that gets you some paragon points, and that's what I'm going for.
I know those men threatened you, but if you tell us who they work for, we can protect you.
They work for Feast. They wanted to shut me up, keep me from telling Garrus about the Quarian.
What Quarian?
A few days ago, a Quarian came by my office. She'd been shot, but she wouldn't tell me who did it. I could tell she was scared, probably on the run. She asked me about the Shadow Broker. She wanted to trade information in exchange for a safe place to hide.
Where is she now?
I put her in contact with Fist. He's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Not anymore. Now he works for Saren. And the Shadow Broker isn't too happy about it.
Fist betrayed the Shadow Broker? That's stupid even for him. Saren must have made him quite the offer.
That Quarian must have something Saren wants. Something worth crossing the Shadow Broker to get.
She must have something that proves he's a traitor. Did the Quarian mention anything about Saren, or the Geth?
She did. The information she was going to trade. She said it had something to do with the Geth.
She must be able to link Saren to the Geth. There is no way the Council can ignore this.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
This is your show, Shepard. But I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm coming with you.
You're a Turian. Why do you want to bring him down?
I couldn't find the proof I needed in my investigation, but I knew what was really going on. Saren is a traitor to the Council and a disgrace to my people.
Welcome aboard, Garrus.
You know, we aren't the only ones going after Fist. The Shadow Broker hired a Krogan bounty hunter named Rex to take him out.
Yeah, we saw him in the bar.
A Krogan might come in handy.
Last I heard, he was at the C-Sec Academy.
What's he doing there?
Fist accused him of making threats. We brought Rex in for a little talk. If you hurry, you can catch him at the Academy before he leaves.
Move out.
Alright, see, it all comes together. All comes together. We're gonna add Garrus here, because he's my boy. And we'll keep Ashley on board, because we don't need someone that also has tech. So, keep them. I'm gonna level up Garrus here. I'm gonna get Garrus up to sniper rifles as quick as we can. We'll pop some more points into decryption here. And replenish our Metagel. I don't think there are any items in here that I can pick up. I'll check here real quick. No, there actually is. There's... Oh, no, that's an explosive. Alright, we're good. Another keeper. That door doesn't go anywhere. Gotta remember how to get down to, oh, C-Sec's right here. Another keeper.
Hey, I know you. You're Shepard, right? I was on Mindwar during the Blitz. Saw you on the vids when you got your medal. You saved the whole colony.
Looks like you have a fan.
I'm sorry, I just never thought I'd meet someone like you in person. My name's Lang, Officer Eddie Lang, Citadel Security. It's an honor to meet you, Commander. What are you doing down here in the wards? Anything I can help you with?
Do you know a C-Sec officer named Harkin?
I shouldn't really say too much. He's been on the force a lot longer than me. But I've heard things, you know? Drinking on the job, taking bribes, that kind of thing. Rumors mostly, but they suspended him, so some of it must be true.
This dude's just a war dump, and I'm not gonna talk to him any further. I forgot what he was here for. I thought maybe he was part of the side quest, but
I have to go.
Right. You're probably real busy. Well, see you around, Commander.
Get a little codex and some experience there. Yeah, I mean, the voice acting in this game is fantastic. I highly recommend listening to all of it, but I've heard a lot of this stuff like 3 or 4 times.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
That's interesting. So you can skip those tidbits in this. Before they added to the elevator ride, since the elevators were load screens, but I guess since we're on this generation, the load screens aren't really needed, so there's little snippets in there. It's kind of a cool little touch they added if you want to skip through that stuff.
Witnesses saw you making threats in Fist's bar. Stay away from him.
I don't take orders from you.
This is your only warning, Rex.
You should warn Fist. I will kill him.
You want me to arrest you?
I want you to try.
Go on. Get out of here.
Do I know you, human?
My name's Shepard. I'm going after Fist. Thought you might want to come along.
Shepard. Commander Shepard. I've heard a lot about you. We're both warriors, Shepard. Out of respect, I'll give you a fair warning. I'm going to kill Fist.
Fist knows you're coming. We'll have a better chance if we all work together.
My people have a saying. Seek the enemy of your enemy, and you will find a friend.
Glad to have you on the team, Rex.
Let's go. I hate to keep Fist waiting.
That little head bob. So yeah, we're gonna take Rex and Garrus here. They're my boys. They're my usual squad in the first game. There's another squad member coming up here who's also really great, and if you've played the later games and not this one, you'll know her. But for right now, yeah, we're gonna roll with Garrus and Rex. Do have to put some points into Rex here. Gonna get his assault rifles up. Is that his shotguns? Yeah. Pop some into Krogan Battlemaster here. Give him some health regen. And we'll pop 2 into combat armor. That works. I don't think I have any better weapons yet for either of these guys. Actually, I might. Let me... No, I do. I don't think I have any better armor. No, I don't. A better sniper rifle. Yeah, we'll get him that one. Now Rex uses assault rifles and shotguns. What? Yeah, scimitar is quite a bit better. We'll give him a scimitar. Alright, do we want to do anything else in C-Sec right now? I think there is something else to do here. I think there's a keeper up here too.
Let me get this straight. Your business partner, Shorban, he's threatened.
Oh, there's Shorban. Okay, yeah, this is where that quest leads. The keeper quest, the one where I'm scanning all the keepers for. We're talking about him. Oh, there's a weapon locker up here. Get a little bit of lore. I feel like, yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like there is a keeper up here. Yeah, you can run around. I think there's like 25 keepers all over the Citadel that you can collect all of the lore for. You really don't have, or not lore, but all the experience and the money for. It's not that huge of a difference. But you can continue that quest if you talk to Jalid here. So we're gonna talk to Jalid since we're right here.
Hey there. Oh. You're not C-Sec, are you?
Not a great voice actor.
Did you want something?
A little nasally voice.
What were you trying to explain to the officer before?
My colleague is trying to kill me, and I thought we were friends.
I thought we were friends.
How do you know he wants you dead?
He's changed. He won't talk to me at work anymore, and he started following me. Yesterday, he followed me all the way home, just waiting for a chance. I don't care what anyone thinks. He wants me gone. I know it.
Is there something I can do? Talk to your friend, maybe?
Would you? That's all I want. Someone to talk to him. Tell him to leave me alone. He thinks he can just push me around, but you'll show him, won't you?
Just tell me where he is and I'll go find him.
Oh, right. Well, he wanted to meet with me down in the wards near the markets. He said he just wanted to talk, but I know better. His name's Shorban. He's a Solarian. You shouldn't have any trouble. He's just a scientist.
Shorban. That's the guy who wanted us to scam the Keepers.
The Keepers? Well, even more reason to go after him. That's against regulations.
I better look into this right away. Find out what he's up to.
Anything's possible with Shorban these days. Well, good luck.
I love how Shepard is like, oh no, this guy wants us to scan the Keepers and that's against the law? I love how Shep plays the fool sometimes. Oh, we don't need to go up to the Presidium. We just need to come back over here up to the wards. We'll finish this quest out before we go talk to Fist. Oh, there's the elevator button.
A Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
I think that Chorban is over here. It's been a little while. I remember a lot about this game, but I can't remember exactly where Chorban is. I think he's down here, right before you get to Chorus Den. Yeah, I see the little quest marker. I think this is where he is. Yeah, there he is.
Commander, I wasn't expecting to see you again. Is there something you want?
You can start by telling me the truth, Shorban.
I'm not sure what you're referring to. My experiments are...
We're not buying it. Jalid told us you've been after him.
You spoke with Jalid? Then you know about the data?
No, but you're gonna tell me. Everything.
You boys can go. Looks like my plans have changed. It's not as bad as you think, Commander. Jalid and I just got a little over our heads.
Keep talking.
The company we work for developed an experimental procedure for use in medical scanners. Jalid and I saw even more potential, so we stole the plans and secretly developed a tool to scan the Keepers. Can you imagine? A tool that can actually get readings from the Keepers?
I love how Jennifer Hale delivers her lines as Shepard. She's got like this angry mom aura about her, and I just absolutely love it.
What's so special about that?
The Keepers are almost impossible to scan, and you can't capture them or get samples. They just self-destruct. After centuries here, we still don't know anything about them. Don't you see? We were the first to scan them, ever. You've seen it yourself, Commander. You know we can do it.
That doesn't explain why you're trying to kill your partner.
I'm not trying to kill him. Jalid's job was to disseminate our initial findings. But he decided to keep the data for himself. Maybe to sell it. I don't know.
So you're just trying to get back what Jalid already stole?
We lost our heads. We just couldn't let an opportunity like this pass us by. Commander, if you'll just continue gathering data for me, imagine what we might learn. And you'll stand to make a bit of a profit yourself, remember?
I'm not breaking regulations for you or your research. Return what you stole or I'll have you arrested.
All right. You don't need to ask twice. Well then, no more scanning. I promise. Of course, Jalid still has the initial data, and I doubt he's planning to return it.
I'll deal with Jalid.
So long, Commander.
So yeah, you can continue scanning the Keepers. Again, it nets you a little bit of cash and a little bit of credits, but it's not a huge deal. Money is really easy to come by in this game, and I'm not gonna, since I'm streaming, I'm not gonna spend the time running around and getting all of the Keepers scanned. And also, if you stop the scanning, you get some paragon points, and we're shooting to max out paragon so we can get the dialogue options. Run back to Jalid here, since it's just easy to top off this quest real quick.
I'm surprised that you're willing to kill your own, Rex. Aren't the Krogan just a few generations away from extinction?
You don't get it. For all your talk of honor and pride, the Turians never had to test their principles in a real struggle. Anyone who fights us is either stupid or on Saren's payroll. Killing the latter is business. Killing the former is a favor to the universe.
I love Rex, and I love the dialogue that you get between Garrus and Rex, because they're two sides of the same coin. They're just such a fun little duo to have together in your party.
Hello again. Did you have any luck finding Shorban?
I found out you've been lying to me, Jalid.
Lying? Why would I lie to you?
You forgot to mention the data about the Keeper.
He told you? I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I was afraid Shorban would kill me to get the data, so well, I was hoping you'd take care of him.
You can kill Shorban in this quest too. If you go full renegade, you can take him out. The quest goes a completely different way.
I can't let this continue any further. I'm reporting what you did.
But I can't. What will happen to the data when I'm gone? Who will carry on our research?
Too late, Volus. You had your chance.
But this data could be used to unravel all the secrets of the Keepers. Think what we could learn about the Citadel.
Tell me more about this data.
Well, it's still very preliminary, but our initial scans suggest the Keepers are as old as the Citadel itself. We might learn how the Citadel was built, or why the Keepers always rearrange things. The possibilities are limitless.
I don't have the paragon points right now to say then do it legally. I'd love to do that. You get a little bit of credits for doing that, and obviously paragon points, but I'm just gonna have to shoot him down, unfortunately.
I can't let your actions go unpunished.
No, please. I'll do anything. I've got credits. Let me go and you can have them. All of them.
What's going on over here? Is this Volus causing you some trouble, Commander?
He's admitted to stealing data from his workplace.
Really? I think you'd better come with me.
But,
I'll take it from here, Commander. Thanks for your help.
But the data, you don't know what you've done.
All right, save it for your lawyer.
We're playing goody two-shoes this time around, so no bribing this shepherd. What are we gonna do? I guess we're gonna go to take down Fist. This is like the first boss in the game, first mini-boss. He's not too difficult when you know how to deal with him, and optimally you probably want to bring Caden and Garrus in this fight because they have tech skills, but it's not really a huge deal. I'm just gonna fast travel to Chorus Den here. I'm gonna pop a save. There's a firefight here, and it can. I remember in the original it gets a little janky, so I want to make sure that it doesn't get janky and bug out here. I'm sure they fixed it, but
take cover.
You never know. Oh yeah, there's that guy up top. Garrus got him though. Combat in these areas in the first game. I'm glad that they did combat in the second game, because combat can get a little dull in this game. But I mean, we're playing Mass Effect for the story. We're not really playing it for the combat.
Stop right there. Don't come any closer.
Warehouse workers. All the real guards must be dead.
Stay back or we'll shoot.
This would be a good time to find somewhere else to work.
Yeah, right. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I never liked Fist anyway.
Yeah, I never liked Fist anyway. Come on, guys.
It would have been quicker to just kill them.
Shooting people isn't always the answer.
that some of those weapons might be better than what we're using. Oh, and we got a better sniper rifle, too. Nothing better for Shepard, and I'm not going to be using assault rifles, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, that sniper rifle is just all around better. We'll give that to Garrus here. He got a better shotgun. Alright. Nothing better. Well, better sniper rifle. We'll save here. We're about to fight this. He just fired at me right. Oh, here's already knows. Garrus got knocked out.
Wait! Don't kill me, I surrender!
So yeah, if you take out the turrets before taking out Fist, you'll get this little cutscene where you get to talk to Fist.
Where's the Quarian?
She's not here. I don't know where she is. That's the truth.
He's no use to you now. Let me kill him.
Wait, I don't know where the Quarian is, but I know where you can find her. The Quarian isn't here, said she'd only deal with the Shadow Broker himself.
Face to face? Impossible. Even I was hired through an agent.
Nobody meets the Shadow Broker, ever. Even I don't know his true identity. But she didn't know that. I told her I'd set a meeting up. But when she shows up, it'll be Saren's men waiting for her.
I mean, nobody meets the Shadow Broker unless you're Commander Shepard, am I right?
Give me the location, now.
Here on the wards, the back alley by the markets. She's supposed to meet them right now. You can make it if you hurry.
What are you doing? The Shadow Broker paid me to kill him. I don't leave jobs half done.
I am in charge here. You ever pull another stunt like that?
It was the only contract I had left. And don't we have something more pressing to worry about?
That Quarian's dead if we don't go now.
So the game actually does put you on a timer here, which is kind of interesting. There is some stuff to grab in Fist's office, though. Grab some upgrades here, but it's not super important to put them on my weapons right now. Did grab that data disk, though, so that's going to be important in a little bit. Got another fight on our hands.
I'm on it. Hostile spotted.
Cover's a little sticky in this game, and they didn't really use that from the original. I guess they wanted to kind of keep it as pure as they could. It's alright. Pop out? What do you...
Shields down!
I'm getting close there. I'm playing a little fast and loose here. I probably shouldn't be.
Area secure.
Did you bring it?
Where's the Shadow Broker? Where's Fist?
They'll be here. Where's the evidence?
No way. The deal's off. I knew I couldn't trust him.
Don't worry about Fist. He got what was coming to him.
Then I guess there are two things I need to thank you for. Who are you?
My name's Shepard. I'm looking for evidence to prove Saren's a traitor.
Then I have a chance to repay you for saving my life. But not here. We need to go somewhere safe.
We could take her to the human embassy. Your ambassador will want to see this anyway.
There they are, the dream team. Everybody knows about Tali, Rex, and Garrus. They're the three.
You're not
big ones.
making my life easy, Shepard. Firefights in the wards, an all-out assault on Korra's den. Do you know how many... Who's this? A Quarian? What are you up to, Shepard?
You wanted proof Saren's a traitor. This is it.
Really? Maybe you better start at the beginning, Miss...
My name is Tali. Tali Zora Naraya.
We don't see many Quarians here. Why did you leave the flotilla?
I was on my pilgrimage. My rite of passage into adulthood.
Tell us what you found.
During my travels, I began hearing reports of Geth. Since they drove my people into exile, the Geth have never ventured beyond the Veil. I was curious. I tracked a patrol of Geth to an uncharted world. I waited for one to become separated from its unit. Then I disabled it and removed its memory core.
I thought the Geth fried their memory cores when they died. Some kind of defense mechanism.
How did you manage to preserve the memory core?
My people created the Geth. If you're quick, careful, and lucky, small caches of data can sometimes be saved. Most of the core was wiped clean, but I salvaged something from its audio banks.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
That's Saren's voice. This proves he was involved in the attack.
Saren won't get out of this one.
Wait, there's more. Saren wasn't working alone.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
The Reapers, dun dun dun.
I don't recognize that other voice, the one talking about Reapers.
I feel like I've heard that name before.
According to the memory core, the Reapers were a hyper-advanced machine race that existed 50,000 years ago. The Reapers hunted the Protheans to total extinction, and then they vanished. At least, that's what the Geth believe.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
The vision on Eden Prime. I understand it now. I saw the Protheans being wiped out by the Reapers.
The Geth revere the Reapers as gods, the pinnacle of non-organic life. And they believe Saren knows how to bring the Reapers back.
The Council is just going to love this.
This is a lot to handle. They might just ignore everything we tell them.
No matter what they think about the rest of this, those audio files prove Saren's a traitor.
The Captain's right. We need to present this to the Council right away.
What about her? The Quarian?
My name is Tali. You saw me in the alley, Commander. You know what I can do. Let me come with you.
I thought you were on your pilgrimage.
The pilgrimage proves we are willing to give of ourselves for the greater good. What does it say about me if I turn my back on this? Saren is a danger to the entire galaxy. My pilgrimage can wait.
I'll take all the help I can get.
Thanks. You won't regret this.
Anderson and I will go ahead to get things ready with the council. Take a few minutes to collect yourself, then meet us in the tower.
Alright, so we're sticking with Rex and Garrus. I think we'll probably play with Rex and Garrus for most of this playthrough. Since we're here, we can talk to that Elcor.
Strange greeting, human. This is really not a good time.
I know who revealed your secret. It was a Turian named Septimus.
Unbelieving. I know this Septimus, and he could not learn my secrets. The only way he could learn them is from the Asari consort.
Here, there should be proof enough for you.
Confused. This is difficult to fathom. If the Turian could learn this on his own, dismayed, anyone can discover my secret.
Septimus is a powerful man, and it wasn't easy for him to find.
Relieved. I suppose you are correct, human. Thank you for this information. Startled realization. I must speak with the consort. She will be most displeased with my actions. Anxious request. Please, human, if you will excuse me, I must go now.
I'm sure she'll forgive you. It was an honest mistake.
Doubtful. Perhaps you are right, human. I can only hope so. Thankful. That was a great thing you did, Commander. Approving. You see, Din, not all humans are as you say.
I'm sure the Earth Clan stands to profit from this in some way.
I love the Elcor. They are absolutely fantastic. Oh yeah, and we can get this question.
Commander Shepard. Could you spare a moment of your time? Commander Shepard, my name is Samesh Bhatia. Forgive the intrusion, but I have nowhere else to turn.
It's no trouble. What can I do for you?
My wife was a Marine. She was in the 212 on Eden Prime. I've requested that my wife's body be returned to me for cremation, but the military has refused my request.
Why did they refuse your request? There's got to be some reason.
I don't know. All I know is that they have declared it impossible for my wife to be returned to me.
We'll look into it.
The man in charge of my case is Mr. Bosker. When I last saw him, he was in the expensive bar over there. Thank you for your time. I just want to give my wife a proper funeral, and the respect she deserves.
Alright, we're gonna do that quest, but I want to finish out the Consort's quest here first. I'm hoping to level up real quick before I continue on to that quest. I think I need another level of persuasion before I can do the one dialogue option. I took the long way around, I just realized, but not a big deal. Only like 30 seconds more.
That's right. It was a long time ago.
Commander, I recently received a lovely note from Septimus. Thank you for speaking with him. Even the Alcor diplomat has withdrawn his campaign against me.
It was my honor to aid you.
You are too kind, Commander, but I would not expect you to help me out of the kindness of your heart. I also have one more thing to give you, if you are interested.
I'd be honored.
I offer a gift of words, an affirmation of who you are and who you will become. I see you. Your uniform fits as though you were born wearing it. You are a soldier through and through, proud, solitary, alone, but it gives you strength. It is that strength that people are drawn to. It is why you lead and others follow without question. You will need that leadership in the battles to come. This may be who you are, but it is not who you will become. It only forms the basis for your future greatness. Remember these words when doubt descends, Commander.
You have quite a gift, Shaira.
Thank you. Not everyone appreciates it as you do. Never underestimate the power of words. Here, Commander. In light of your efforts with the Alcor ambassador, I would like you to have this small trinket.
What is it?
A small mystery. I have never learned its use or purpose, but I sense it is time for me to pass it on. And now I must ask you to leave. I have done everything I can for you. Remember my words, Commander Shepard. They will give you strength.
So yeah, Shire gives you this little trinket there, and it's not like an item that shows up in your inventory or anything. And I've never figured out what it's for. It never appears again in any side quests or anything, and I've never seen it in any of the other games. Now there is a DLC that I didn't play for the third game called the Citadel. Maybe Shaira shows up again in that DLC and the trinket plays some role. I honestly have no idea, but yeah, I've never had that trinket reappear as far as my knowledge goes. Maybe it's important? I don't know. Maybe it does something, maybe it boosts some stat in the background and the game never tells you about it. I don't know. I've looked it up and I've never gotten a clear answer. There's been a lot of speculation on like Reddit and stuff, but I've never gotten a clear answer about what that necklace actually does. Alright, here's Bosker, the dude with that's keeping that dude's wife's body. Talk to him here.
My goodness, you're Commander Shepard. Your activities made for quite a briefing in the diplomatic corps. Is there something I can do to assist you?
Yes. A man named Samesh Bhatia is having some trouble claiming his wife's body.
Ah, Mr. Bhatia. A good man in an understandably frustrating position. I wish I could help him. Serviceman Nirali Bhatia died on Eden Prime, as Mr. Bhatia no doubt told you. Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of weapon damage we've seen before. That is why her body is being held.
You think that her body might be dangerous or contaminated?
No, Commander. Nirali Bhatia is not dangerous. Her body is in fact extremely valuable to the Alliance. The tests we're conducting may lead to better defenses against Geth attacks. Respectfully, Serviceman Bhatia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
So this is actually kind of interesting. So if you don't have the body returned for this quest, as far as I'm aware, it has a repercussion all the way in the third game, where you get a little bit extra defense against the Reapers because you allowed them to do the research on her body. If you tell them to release the body, you just get a little bit of experience and money in this game, but I'm pretty sure it has an effect all the way in Mass Effect 3 if you do allow them to do the research on the body. Kind of interesting. I love how all three of these games are connected, and you get all this extra little stuff in them, depending on your choices. I know a lot of flack happened with the third game, where people said your choices don't matter, and they really do.
I understand what you're trying to do, but holding the body is wrong.
Commander, you of all people should understand how far we must go to protect humanity.
Not if we lose our humanity in the process. I am out here fighting to stop crap like this.
All right, Commander. You win. It was hard enough refusing Mr. Bhatia. I'm not going to risk an incident by refusing you. Tell Samesh that the body is being shipped back to Earth. I'll go now to see to it myself.
Little paragon boost there as well. I need to talk to Palin. Yeah, why not go back? Oh no, I didn't go in here before. I think there is actually a codex that you can grab, yeah. Oh, and if I was still scanning keepers, there's a keeper in here.
Welcome to the Presidium.
Hello again, Commander. Has there been any word?
I reminded Mr. Bhaskar what we're fighting for. Your wife is coming home.
Thank you. I will return home and begin my preparations. It does not bring me happiness, but it may bring me peace. Goodbye, Commander.
Alright, we're gonna go back to the Citadel Tower here, and we're gonna continue the main storyline. Now that we have Tali and her evidence against Saren. No, I'm going the wrong way. I always think I've done that forever since I've played. I always think that is the elevator to the Citadel Tower. It's actually the way down to the wards.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Also, if you play this for yourself, I highly recommend you talk to Lena. She's got some really cool lore about the Citadel.
There's no way the Council can ignore us this time. Saren's days as a Spectre are done.
Don't congratulate yourself too much. All this time you were hunting for evidence. Saren was moving forward with his plan.
The armor textures are fantastic in this. I love the work that they put in to bring these games at least somewhat up to modern standards.
Come on. Udine is presenting the Quarians' evidence to the Council.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
You wanted proof? There it is.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador. Saren will be stripped of his Spectre status, and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer for his crimes.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
Who is she?
Matriarchs are powerful Asari who have entered the final stage of their lives. Revered for their wisdom and experience, they serve as guides and mentors to my people. Matriarch Benezia is a powerful biotic, and she had many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the Protheans. Then they vanished.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back. Saren's searching for it. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers. That's bad enough.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy? Impossible. It has to be. Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish? How come we found no trace of their existence? If they were real, we'd have found something.
I tried to warn you about Saren and you refused to face the truth. Don't make the same mistake again.
This is different. You proved Saren betrayed the Council. We all agree he's using the Geth to search for the conduit, but we don't really know why.
The Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander. A convenient lie to cover Saren's true purpose. A legend he is using to bend the Geth to his will.
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilization. If Saren finds the conduit, it will happen again.
Saren is a rogue agent on the run for his life. He no longer has the rights or resources of a Spectre. The Council has stripped him of his position.
That is not good enough. You know he's hiding somewhere in the Traverse. Send your fleet in!
A fleet cannot track down one man.
A Citadel fleet could secure the entire region. Keep the Geth from attacking any more of our colonies.
Or it could trigger a war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged into a galactic confrontation over a few dozen human colonies.
I can take Saren down.
The Commander's right. There is a way to stop Saren that doesn't require fleets or armies.
No! It's too soon. Humanity is not ready for the responsibilities that come with joining the Spectres.
You don't have to send a fleet into the Traverse, and the Ambassador gets his human Spectre. Everybody's happy.
Oh shit.
Commander Shepard, step forward. It is the decision of the Council that you be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle. Those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our will.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
You are the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
I'm honored, Counselor.
We're sending you into the Traverse after Saren. He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
Any idea where to find him?
We will forward any relevant files to Ambassador Udina.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.
Congratulations, Commander.
We've got a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to need a ship, a crew, supplies.
You'll get access to special equipment and training now. You should go down to the C-Sec Academy and speak to the Spectre Requisitions Officer.
Anderson, come with me. I'll need your help to set all this up.
Bastard didn't even thank you.
Until I find Saren, I haven't done anything. Come on.
Right behind you, Shepard.
It's really great. I don't know if anyone picked up on it, but when you mention specters in that conversation, there's a little sound cue that's like, or not specters, when you mention Reapers in that conversation, there's a little sound cue, and it's the sound that the Reaper ships make.
I hope he's okay. I'm on a break. Talk to someone else if you need anything. I've got a lot on my mind.
Maybe I can help.
Well, maybe you can. You're a soldier, right? You ever head out to the Traverse?
The Traverse is a rough place. We're out there quite a bit.
My brother's the captain of a ship called the Majesty. It was crossing the Traverse a few days ago when it disappeared. Just dropped right off the grid. And that usually means one of two things. They had massive mechanical failure, or they were attacked.
Any idea why someone would attack them?
Privateers, slavers, mercs looking for an easy score. There's a lot of nasty sorts out in the Traverse. I won't give up on my brother. Not yet. I've got the coordinates for the last transmission from his vessel.
I don't remember this quest. I wonder... So, I remember them talking about restoring some content that was absent from the original releases, and I wonder if this is one of those quests.
What kind of ship was it?
Don't let the name fool you. The Majesty's just a small trading vessel, only a handful of crew. But he kept it in good condition. I don't think mechanical failure is too likely. But they don't have any real weapons or shields. If anyone did come after them, the Majesty'd be a sitting duck.
Isn't anyone else looking into this?
My brother's just a small independent trader. Ships like his disappear in the Traverse all the time.
Give me the coordinates.
I'll forward them to your ship right away. Please let me know as soon as you find them.
Alright, I don't think I have anything else to clear up here on the Citadel right now, so I'm gonna actually go back and just fast travel down to where I'm needed. I think there's a fast travel beacon up here. Oh yeah, it's over there. So, he said to go to the CSEC officer and to get new Spectre requisitions. There is special Spectre gear that you can buy. It's more powerful than anything you can find elsewhere, but I can't afford it right now, so I'm not gonna buy any of it.
In other news, Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
That's a start to a side quest. You get that you get that now as marked in your journal.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
I want the truth. Why are you stepping down, sir?
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
Come clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
What happened?
I failed. I couldn't make the cut. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is, I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me. I had my shot. It came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
What kind of leads do we have?
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharaoh system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
Anything else?
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
Your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
I'll do whatever it takes to stop Saren.
Not exactly the answer I was looking for, Shepard. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
I'll talk to Anderson here, get a little more information about why we don't like Saren.
Yes, Commander?
I want to know the truth about you and Saren. I want to know about the mission you were on together all those years ago.
We had intel on a rogue scientist being funded by Batarian interests. He was trying to set up a facility to develop illegal AI technology out in the Verge. Alliance intel had done all the work, but the Council wanted a Spectre involved. We compromised. I was assigned to help Saren in his investigation. We tracked the scientist to a refining facility on Kamala. He was hidden away somewhere inside, protected by an army of Batarian mercenaries. The plan was simple. Sneak into the plant, capture the scientist, sneak back out. Quick, quiet, and a minimum of bloodshed.
I'm guessing things didn't go as planned?
Saren and I split up to cover more ground. Then about halfway through the mission, there was a massive explosion in the refinery core. Officially, it was ruled an accident, but I think Saren detonated it on purpose to draw off the enemy guards.
Sounds like overkill to me.
The explosion tore the refinery to shreds. The whole place was on fire. Black chemical clouds poured out into the atmosphere. Nobody inside survived. There was a camp for the workers and their families nearby. Between the fires and the toxic fumes, the final death count was over 500. Mostly civilians. Saren didn't care. The target was eliminated, mission accomplished, and I ended up taking the blame. That ended all talk of me joining the Spectres.
Saren caused the explosion. How'd he pin it on you?
In his report, Saren accused me of blowing his cover. He said it was my fault the guards were ready for us. He claimed that's why it turned into a massacre. Saren's report was all the proof the Council needed to kill my chances of becoming a Spectre.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't. I blame Saren. I think he wanted things to go bad. He was looking for an excuse to blow that refinery. Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans out of the Spectres. If so, he pulled it off.
Why'd you let him get away with it?
Who do you think the Council was going to listen to? Me? Or their best agent? I had a bad feeling about him right from the start. I should have been more careful. Maybe I could have stopped things before they got out of hand.
The only thing I care about is stopping Saren.
You're right, Commander. It's no good living in the past.
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't my thing. But you're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
A little backstory there. It's always nice to hear Keith David.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
It's another loading screen. It's a nice little touch though that they have.
I heard what happened to Captain Anderson.
Laser.
Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Saren's out there somewhere, and we're gonna find him.
Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
This is Commander Shepard speaking.
We have our orders.
Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't gonna be easy. For too long, our species has stood apart from the others. Now it's time for us to step up and do our part for the rest of the galaxy. Time to show them what humans are made of. Our enemy knows we're coming. When we go into the Traverse, Saren's followers will be waiting for us. But we'll be ready for them, too. Humanity needs to do this. Not just for our own sake, but for the sake of every other species in Citadel space. Saren must be stopped, and I promise you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain would be proud.
The Captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
Yes, ma'am.
I never noticed that before, but because of the better textures, I can actually see it. So it says N3 on the back of Joker's chair and the other pilot chairs. So, Joker is 4 levels below training than Shepard is. Shepard's an N7. Yeah, I never noticed that. It's a cool little... Yeah, all of their chairs say N3. So in order to be part of the crew on a ship, you might have to be an N3 in the Alliance military. That's kind of cool. I never noticed any of that.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
We're all on the same team here, Presley.
With all due respect, ma'am, that's what they said about Nihilus. Look how that turned out.
I'm in charge here, Presley. I decide if we have non-humans on this vessel.
Yes, ma'am. Understood, ma'am.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, ma'am.
Presley's a little racist. You know, takes all sorts, though. I mean, I don't condone being racist against aliens, but... You know, Presley's, when he gets down to it, Presley's a good guy. He comes around. Gonna do a little walk around here, talk to everybody, get their take on what's going on.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I don't see how we could have done things any better. At least not without getting to Eden Prime sooner. And we were on the scene faster than any other Alliance ship could have been.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Kaidan doesn't seem to get a lot of dialogue, at least early in the game. I'm not sure why. I don't know if they meant to do more dialogue with Kaidan and they just didn't have the time to. But yeah, in the early part of the game, you don't get a ton out of Kaidan. You have to wait for a few missions before Kaidan opens up.
Nice ship you've got, Shepard. What can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
You Krogans live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
Sorry, Rex. I wasn't trying to get you upset.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
I really feel for Rex and the Krogan in general. They had this bioweapon released on them, and their race is dying out, and oh, it's horrible. And I feel like if you haven't played this one, the impact of Morden isn't as much, because, you know, Morden is the character who created the genophage in the second game, and you get to talk to him about the genophage, and I feel like it's a lot more impactful if you've talked to Rex in this one.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected, every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist? You ask a Krogan, would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
So long, Rex.
Oh, that made me level up.
Commander?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Kinda wish you'd got there sooner, Commander. No offense, I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
You wish we'd been able to save the rest of your unit.
Yes, ma'am. If I had been more alert, we wouldn't have been cut down by an ambush.
We never trained to fight synthetics. The Geth haven't gone beyond the Veil in 3 centuries.
Our training's supposed to make us able to adapt. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duties squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am?
I can't stand Ashley. I'll say it again. I don't know why so many people romanced her. I cannot stand her. She's so pessimistic.
Thanks for bringing me on board, Commander. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with the Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
For the most part, the rules are there for a reason.
Maybe. But sometimes it feels like the rules are only there to stop me from doing my work. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it.
But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside CSEC. Either way, I plan to make the most of this.
And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
If getting the job done means endangering innocent people, then no. We get the job done right, not fast. Got it?
I wasn't trying to. I understand, Commander.
Rounded out here, we're talking to Tally. Grab a codex entry.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's a prototype, cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births. Though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
Just admiring Tali's armor. That metal on her arm there looks absolutely fantastic.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials?
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
I think I need to ask her about her pilgrimage to unlock her loyalty quest, so I'm gonna do that, and then I think we're gonna get on with it.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when a gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
I should go.
See you later.
I want to talk about something else. Like what? Nothing. Bye. Go to the galaxy map here. Hey, you get a codex entry for walking to the galaxy map. Alright, so we got Novaria, Pharos, and Liara's dig site. Asteroid X-57 is a DLC, and I probably shouldn't do it until I'm a little higher level. It's kind of a difficult mission. For lore reasons, Liara is probably where I should go. Liara's dig site does have kind of a hard mid-boss in it, but for lore reasons, I should probably go to Liara's first. And, oh right, we don't know actually which galaxy Liara is in, and I don't remember. This is Sparta, I guess. Look at this nice little cutscene of the Normandy taking off. A really good job. Did a really good job making the Normandy look pretty. Alright, we have to scan the planets and see if we can find out where Liara is. I honestly forget the name of the planet that Liara is on.
Commander, I'm picking up a signal from the planet's surface. It looks like an automated distress beacon.
Okay, so this isn't where Liara is, I don't think. This is a side quest, and I don't really want to do it. Some of the side quests in this, like, put you on these big open world maps, and they're not the most fun thing to do. I will grab that plutonium though and get a little bit of cash for it. So this is not where Liara is. Let's try the next one. Let's try Macedon here. I'll probably do that side quest off camera. It's just not a super fun quest to do. Like in the later games, you kind of want to scan around the open environment here. You'll sometimes find like asteroids to scan and like abandoned ships and stuff to scan, and you'll get some money from it. So that right there is a writing of the matriarch. You can collect. There's like 10 of those in the game, and if you collect those, you get some money for it and some experience. I don't think that's where Liara is either. I think there's a side quest there later in the game. Nausicaa. Some Ghibli fans might know that reference. She's Nausicaa is one of the sea nymphs in Greek mythology. Grab some different surveys here, grab a little bit of cash and experience. Man, did I pick the last one to explore for where Liara is? Alright. Go to Gnosis here. Oh, here's an unknown. This is what I was talking about. Sometimes you'll find these and you'll get some money from them. Here it is. This is where Liara is. She's on Theron. Alright, as always, we're going to take Rex and Garrus with us here. Squad makeup really doesn't matter too much in this game if you're playing it on, like, medium difficulty. You do get achievements for having a certain number of members in your party for a certain
Commander,
amount of time.
I'm picking up some strange readings. Really strange, like off the damn charts. It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
Gotta familiarize myself with how the Nomad controls again. So that's the speed. Man, this planet looks good. Got some, looks really nice. Especially compared to how it originally looked on the, the 360 and PS3. Smoke effects, looking good. Out in the background there, that smoke looks fantastic. Wow. I'm impressed. I am really impressed with what BioWare did with this game. See, a lot of people really complained about these sections in their reviews. They did not like the sections where you were in the Mako here. I don't mind them. They break up the gameplay a bit. I don't super mind these sections, but I know a lot of people had problems with them.
Only a fool punches a knapsack in the mouth. You should sneak around and pull its tail.
And Rex is right. What Rex said there, he is correct. There is a... You can try to attack this head-on and go in the front, but you're gonna get fucked up. There is a back entrance around the side here that you can go through, and it's a lot safer. It's always fun to hit the ground troops just take their lives away with a missile from this thing. That's alright, the machine gun does just as well. Just send them flying. I love that ragdoll. Absolutely fantastic. I think the rest of the enemies that I see on my mini-map might... Oh, no, there was a guy right there. I think everybody else might be inside the buildings. I'm gonna exit here, pull our guns out. That guy was a rocket trooper. He would have messed me up real bad if I hadn't used my power there on him. Oh, got an oh, who you guys shooting at? Got an armor upgrade here. Oh yeah. So when you kill those guys in your vehicle, they drop items some of the time. Oh, the armor I picked up is actually worse than what I'm currently wearing. Alright. So yeah, Mass Effect 1 has some missions that are kind of like this, that have like big open areas. They're not my favorite part of the game. I much prefer the structure of Mass Effect 2 and 3, where you have the tight, like, enclosed combat sections. But BioWare, you know, they were trying something new. So I can kind of understand what happened. I'm not doing great. Yeah, the whole reason I had to come in here was so I could open up the gate. Great that, I actually just thought about this. They don't give you a tutorial on how to control the vehicle here. I just know it from playing this game so many times. It's in my muscle memory, but, yeah, no tutorial on controlling the Mako here. Kind of an interesting design choice. read that they made these sections a little more forgiving because people, like I said, weren't happy with these sections. So I'm not too worried that I'm getting hit here. These Gas Colossus don't look too scary right now because I have a vehicle of my own. But don't you worry, they're gonna get their own comeuppance here in just a little bit. Ragdoll. Oh, there are enemies. They may have rebalanced it. The enemies. Oh nope, they were definitely enemies. Oh no, the end of the tunnel. Okay. Maybe they felt that the enemies kind of didn't feel right in the tunnel. Oh no, they're here. Yep, there are different dudes still in the tunnels. I will say, playing the remaster, the Mako is a lot less floaty than it was in the original games. So they definitely did improve the controls here. They heard your complaints and they have fixed them somewhat. It's still a little janky to control, but that's to be expected. You know, they put a pretty coat of paint on top of a game that's more than a decade old. Alright, and now I have to get on foot. This is where the real game begins. Give me a second here, guys. Alright. So yeah, this is the real game begins on this planet, since we are no longer in the Mako. Make sure I'm level. Oh, I leveled up a lot and did not give myself the levels. I'm gonna give myself a whole bunch of shotguns here. Bump my charm up. Gonna grab Spectre training until I get to Unity. And I think Warp is a little more useful. But I could go Assault training to get closer to medium armor. I'll grab a point of Warp. Give Garrus Assassination. Bump his tactical armor up a bit here. Decryption is great, and Sabotage will help us out, and so will Damping. And we'll put the last 2 points in Turian Agent, make his damage a little higher. Oh, they changed what Garrus' helmet looks like. That's cool. Oh, Rex's helmet got an upgrade too. Alright, let's get shotguns here for Rex. He's gonna primarily, I feel, use his assault rifle, but might as well. What's fitness do? It just makes you have more health. Okay. Will increase his warp. His barrier could use a little bit of upgrade. Give him a point of fitness. Yeah, why not? It gives him more health. Alright. I think we're good. I don't think I have any guns I can really give. I just got a whole bunch of upgrades. Where's my... Yeah, I got a decent shotgun. Oh, no, I can give Garrus a better assault rifle here. Give him a better... No better damage on any of those. I don't have any turret armor yet. You don't have to worry too much about what equipment your squad mates have, I would say, if you're not playing on the higher difficulties. It's fun to mess around with, but I'd say you don't really have to worry too much. We are going into a kind of difficult... I hit the wrong button there. We're going into a kind of a difficult fight here, but I think we're going to be alright. Did I unlock? I did unlock Carnage for myself. Okay. Oh, and the music. The music is pumping in. Shotguns are awesome in this game, I will let you know. And I'm getting ass kicked, but that's why we have melee. You can see it there by using a skill called Carnage. I believe it's a Vanguard skill in later games too, and it's just a skill. Alright, I gotta get back in the groove here. I'm not doing great in combat. It's fine. I'm sure we'll be okay. Oh, sniper. My gunner. I think it did. I don't know if there's an indicator in this one to show you when you're gunning. I guess there is, but I'm just not doing it in space. It's boring to me. Let's get out of there. that exactly play? Oh, he killed himself. Nice. I tricked him into killing himself. That's always nice. Alright, so I believe this is where the boss fight comes in, and this is not gonna be fun. We'll see here. And I only have one healing item. Alright. Yeah, this is a boss fight.
ECM is hot.
Oh, it autosaves here in this version. Alright. Hey, Rex, would you like to get behind cover? Oh, you already used those skills, okay. I don't know if I'm actually here with my shotgun anyway. There we go. Who do we still got left? We got one trooper, I think. Or two troopers. I am surprised I was able to take that guy down first try. Just kind of chilling. He's chilling over here. Yeah, he's chilling. Okay, let's run away. I don't want to killed by the last enemy after taking the armature out first try. Alright. Good, that was awesome. Awesome. I am very surprised in myself that I was able to take that guy out first try. That's generally a pretty difficult battle. I think they may have rebalanced it though. It didn't seem as hard as it was in the base game. I know they rebalanced a bunch of the fights, and we leveled up during that. So let's get to tactical armor here. That would be great. How long until I get medium? I don't get medium for a while. Grabbing tactical armor though is probably pretty good. I'll put 2 points into that. Let me see unlock electronics. That's not for a while. Put into that. Up how much we get from healing. And I guess I'll put in tactical. I don't know. First aid though unlocks electronics for Garrus, and electronics is really good because it unlocks overload, and maybe I want to work towards that. So yeah, let's get first aid for him just so we can get to overload here. Carnage is a really strong skill, so we're gonna unlock that. We want Rex to survive a little more, so we'll grab another level of fitness. And Rex is in a pretty good spot right now. I guess we'll grab another point of warp and get him closer to getting throw. I don't want to spend too much time in the menus screwing around with stuff. Let's just get to it. I can switch back to my shotgun. I just flipped him over the edge. That's fantastic. He didn't die, but still fantastic.
Aside from the Citadel, I mean.
Okay, I can't go through there yet. Okay. Oh, that bug's still there. If you enter an elevator in this game for some reason with your gun out, you don't face the right way. Little quirk. Cute little quirk about Mass Effect. They fixed this game just enough, I feel. Just to make it a little more easy. later, Bronk. Oh, there she is.
Please?
Here's our girl.
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Liara Tassoni, I presume?
Thank the goddess. I did not think anyone would come looking for me. Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
There's some kind of repulsion field in the way.
It's a Prothean barrier curtain. I knew it would keep me safe from the Geth. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
Any suggestions on how we can help?
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
Yeah, the boss of this planet is a high-level Krogan. He's not too difficult. You've kind of got to control the battle a little bit to take him. Oh, the road doesn't travel far enough to hit that guy. That's alright, I'll take it with my pistol.
Shutting them down.
I really need got some better sniper rifles. That on. Yeah, put that on Garrus there. So the original version of Mass Effect 1, it didn't allow you to look down the scope with the sniper rifle if your class wasn't trained in sniper rifles, and that is insane. But in this one, you can do that because they were like, yeah, we should let people still use the sniper rifle even if that's not their class's expertise. It's a big improvement. I don't use the sniper rifles anyway in this, but a big improvement over the first game. I don't know what the code for this is. Nope, it's not that. Oh, okay. Okay, so it's X square circle triangle. X. Okay, so it's another. It's another piece. Just trial and error. there's a piece of data that you can pick up that tells you what the correct button sequence is for that, but there's no consequence for failing, so you might as well just screw around with it. Oh, there's Liara. I was gonna say, isn't Liara supposed to be in here? Yeah. Oh, I can't save. Okay. There are a few points in this game where the game just doesn't let you save.
Oh, how did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
We blasted through with the mining laser.
Of course. Yes, that makes sense. Please, get me out of here before more Geth arrive. That button over there should shut down this containment field.
Not so fast, Shepard. You sure she's on our side? Her mother's working with Saren.
I am not my mother. I don't know why Benezia joined Saren. I don't want anything to do with that Turian bastard.
If she was with Saren, the Geth wouldn't be trying to kill her.
If you play this for yourself, I highly recommend...
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower.
Liara's quest
At least I think it's an
There's
elevator.
some really fun
It should take us out of here. Come on.
Do the other two planets before
I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. Obviously, he wants you to help him find it.
The conduit, but I don't know.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, Commander. Secure and away.
I love that
ETA 8 minutes.
If I die in here, I'll kill him.
It's one of my favorite lines in the game. I think after this planet, I'm gonna log off for the night. It's been a good time, though. I absolutely love this game. The second one is probably my favorite of the Mass Effect series, though. Here's the big boss, the big baddie of this planet. Big Daddy Krogan.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
In case you didn't notice, this place is falling apart.
Exhilarating, isn't it? Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
So that trophy that just popped up, that was for having Rex in your party for a substantial amount of time. And they must have tweaked those trophies because those trophies you should take like the entire game to unlock. So that's kind of interesting.
Is this really the time?
The atmosphere is perfect for a life and death struggle. Kill them. Spare the Asari if you can. If not, doesn't matter.
not too hard. You just gotta go around the battlefield to get rid of that guy. Some great mocap there for Shepard looking like she was tired.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there and your pilot is making jokes?
It's a coping mechanism. You'll get used to it.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
I love Liara scooting around in her seat there, and it's great to know Liara in the first game and then see where she ends up by the end of the series, because it's just such a big transition that she goes through.
Did your research turn up anything interesting?
What is interesting is what I did not turn up. There is remarkably little archaeological evidence of the Protheans, and even less that might explain why they disappeared. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right. The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines, the Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions? Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
This isn't helping us find Saren, or the conduit.
Of course, you're right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. and my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
The Geth were crawling all over those ruins. We were lucky to make it out alive.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
Alright, I think that's where I'm gonna stop for the night. Thanks for tuning in. I will probably be on again tomorrow night. Might be around 7 or 8. I'll definitely put it up on Facebook. But yeah, come hang out if you can. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Have a good night, guys.